What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be playing some Black Ops 3, and I mentioned this video inside of my last GTA 5 story mode video. It's just going to be me talking about funny stories that I had in the past week or so. So, let's hop into the game and I can start telling stories. Let's just start off with, right now, I have poison ivy, and if you don't know what poison ivy is, it's like a skin rash type thing that you get, and it's like it just puts bumps on your skin, and when you itch those bumps, and the bumps itch so bad, but when you itch those bumps they spread and you just don't want to itch them, let's just put it that way. But besides that, I went to my friend's house the last like 2 weeks ago maybe, and he had his sister and his brother-in-law staying, and me, him, and his brother-in-law, and his brother-in-law is like a man, he's married, all that stuff, but he like takes photos, and he takes really good photos. Well, oh my god, I'm terrible. Well, we went back inside the woods because he lives in Jersey, and he was about to go back to Jersey, and he wanted to get some pictures from Michigan, which is where I live. So yes, you guys can, now you know where I live in Michigan. But we were going back to take pictures of this quarry, and the water was completely still because it's not running water. So what, dang it, what he had us do was throw rocks into the water, that way the water would move and it would make a big splash, and he would take a picture of it. Well, after we did all that, we were back there for like 10-15 minutes. Before all this, to get back to the spot where we were, we had to walk through this park. And at this park, there was a mom and her kids. And she had like 7 kids there, so I don't know if they were all her kids, or if they were, if they were all her kids, or if she was there watching someone else's kids. But on our way back, she seen us walk back there. And on our way back, she stopped us and was like, hey, this park's made for kids. And we were like, okay, not for people to do dope. Well, I was like, okay, what do you mean? We weren't back there doing anything. And she was like, a man, which he was a man, the guy we were back there with was a man and 2 kids walking into the woods, it looks like a drug deal to me. Well, you don't understand how bad. I just wanted to tell her to go away and just leave us alone. But as she was walking away, she said that she was going to call the cops. Well, so me and my friend were going to wait there for the cops. Well, we were skateboarding at the park because that's, it's just another thing we like to do. And, yeah, so we were skateboarding, and, we were going to wait for the cop to show up just so we could tell him nothing was happening. And if he really wanted to, he could see the camera to, that way we have evidence that that's what we were doing. Well, so we were sitting there waiting for the cop, and my friend decided to try and jump over this thing, over like a little cement gap type thing. I don't know how to explain it, but he wants to go jump over that, and he landed on his arm wrong. And when he landed on his arm, he actually broke his arm, and we had to leave and take him back. And the whole time, the whole walk there, and the whole walk from to his house was from one side of the trailer park to the other. So it sucked. I was carrying both skateboards, and he was sitting there and he was like, "Oh, dude, my arm hurts so much." Like, he didn't cry or nothing like that, but he was just freaking out that he broke his arm. Like, his wrist was all deformed. His wrist looked like an S, and it was pretty nasty. So, I was carrying them, we were walking, and he was like, "Dude, I feel like my legs are about to give out." All this other stuff, and I'm like, "Dude, you can't do this to me. I'm not going to be able to carry you and the skateboards." And mind you, I'm huge. I'm huge compared to him, and I would be able to carry him. So, I just didn't want to. So, but he made it. We walked all the way there, and I had to actually drop the skateboards off in front of the house. Like, I didn't even get to bring them in, and open the door for him, and he went inside, and his whole entire family, except for the older one that we went with, was sitting right there in the living room. He walked in saying, "Ow, ow," or whatever, and then he sat down in the chair, and his mom was like, "Oh, that doesn't look good." And I just started dying laughing, and everyone was looking at me because I was laughing, and then my friend's just sitting there with a broken arm. But yeah, I was just sitting there laughing, and his mom looks over at me and says, "You need to quit laughing, you're gonna make him freak out or whatever." Well, that he didn't freak out or anything, he didn't cry or nothing like that. It wasn't nothing too dramatic or anything like that. If anything, I actually thought his mom was gonna freak out. But you know, his mom, of course, being a good mom that everyone should be when your son breaks his wrist, took him to the hospital, and I stayed at the house. And I know it sounds like a terrible thing, but you know, me, hospitals, and sitting in one spot forever, not not a good thing. So you know, while they're all going, me and his brother-in-law were sitting at the house just waiting for the cop to show up because he took us in a Jeep that the chick seen, and I thought for sure that this chick was gonna, you know, tell the cops they were inside a red Jeep with tinted windows. And oh wow, that was dumb. And so we were sitting there just waiting for the cops to roll up, and the cops never came, thank God. But let's just say at the end of the day, it was like 12 o'clock in the morning, and I had to get taken to my dad's house. And dude, it was pretty bad. Like, it was nasty looking and all this other stuff. But besides that story, you know, if you guys enjoyed this, you know, hit the like button, all that stuff. But Overwatch, a new game that everyone's talking about. If I get that, would you guys want to see videos on it? I played the beta, open beta of it on my channel, and I had a lot of fun just playing that. So actually having the game and playing it with, like being able to play it with friends or just by myself making a video like this one would be a lot of fun. And yeah, so if you guys want to see that, you know, tell me in the comments. Also, I can't wait for the remaster of COD 4 to come out because I'm so tired of playing games that you can do that right there, where you can wall jump and walk on walls and all this other kind of stuff. You know, I just don't like it, and I had the most fun. I am a sniper. I trick shot, quick scope, and all that, but not inside this game. I don't, just because I just don't like it. I don't like the fact that I can double jump and get more height. It's just not a challenge anymore. Like in Advanced Warfare, when it first came out, I was in a clan, and my whole clan would, you know, we would get inside of a 6-man or whatever, going S&D and trick shot and all that, and we'd hit shots like they're nothing, and we thought it was just dumb because, you know, we're just hitting shots all around, and the shots that we were hitting were decent, but we just hated the fact that we could get more, like, higher up in the air just by double tapping A, which I was playing Xbox at the time, but double tapping A and getting more, you know, high up, and just didn't like it. Just thought it was just a dumb factor. So, you know, when COD 4 comes out remastered, expect me to get it and expect a video on it definitely, because, you know, it's such a fun Call of Duty to play, and, you know, just had a lot of fun playing it when it was the actual game to play, along with Modern Warfare 2. I hope after this, all the Call of Duty people, or like Treyarch and Infinity Ward and all them, they just quit making new advanced ones, because if you guys didn't know, the Infinite Warfare, I think that's what it's called, trailer, is like the second most disliked video on YouTube ever. Apparently. That's just what I'm hearing from other people. But, you know, that's kind of crazy to think about. You know, I never thought Call of Duty would get to the point to where, you know, we can't even enjoy it anymore. We have to dislike a video so much. Hopefully we'll go back and all this other stuff. But if you guys enjoyed, leave a like. If you want to see more of these ones, you know, leave a comment saying yeah, or, you know, what's up, or something like that. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace out.
Step up if you want to get burnt.
Actually, before I go, let's just take a moment. My guy can dab. Let's do this. Yeah. Dab. Dab. Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe if you want to see more of these videos, and peace.